sure is grim out here. It's getting kind of dark. Wait. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek video. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, and today I'm coming to you with a very fun video. I like it. I'm very happy with how this goes. But I was recently listening to the audiobook for Krieg by Steve Lyons, and it was an incredible book. Like, highly recommend. If you're looking for something to get, you know, an audiobook of, or read the book, a physical copy, like an old man like me or whatever, do it. Krieg is awesome, especially if you're interested in kind of like the story behind the Death Corps Krieg and or just like the Astra Militarum stories and things like that. Very human stories, very humanistic stories that you got from this, which is great. Very, very, very good book. I was going to say fun book, but it's not a fun book. It's a good book. Very entertaining. And highly recommend it. So give it a read or listen or whatever. And when I was reading it and listening to it, I couldn't help but think that these are the grimmest, darkest of the Astra Militarum. Just like the backstory of their world, everything about them and like how they operate and what they are. Everything about them is just very grim and dark and a little bit depressing, but very good, entertaining as an entertainment product, as opposed to actually having to live it and be it. So can't recommend it enough. I highly recommend check it out. But when GW was kind enough to send over the new Krieg army box that came with the new Astra Militarum book, I couldn't help but think that this needs to be grimdark. Like, they need to be grimdark. And I know they have their color scheme, and I know they have what their basis is, but I knew that I wanted to make it grimdark because they are the grimdark guard, in my opinion. They are the grimdark guard, and I wanted to make it happen, and I wanted to do it in a way. So I decided to combine those with a lot of the new paints from the John Blanche sets from the Army Painter, and see if I could give these new Krieg models the proper Blanchitsu grimdark treatment that they deserve. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. The new box comes with plenty of really cool new models, but I decided that what I wanted to do was build one of the combat engineers with one of the shotguns, because it seems really cool. So while we're painting, why don't we talk about Corpsman 123363. The lander thumped to the ground, and finally we were deployed again. I'm not sure the name of this planet. I don't care to know. All I know is that the enemy of humanity is here, and we have been sent to fight them. I am here to give my life for the Emperor, for the Imperium. I am here to earn back the respect of my planet. Krieg has a history, not a proud one. Its people turned its back on the Emperor, on Terra, on humanity. And me and my brothers were created so that we could carry on the fight to redeem our world, to redeem our people, and bring some kind of semblance of respect back to Krieg, to prove to humanity, to prove to Terra that we are worthy. My sacrifice, my life, is nothing. I am but a tool, a weapon of the Emperor, of the Imperium. And that is what I'm here to do. We stomp out, and this world is much like all the others that we get sent to. The sky is dark. The atmosphere is acidic. It's rusting my armor far faster than it should. But that doesn't matter. As long as it holds long enough for me to kill the enemies of a man, that's all that matters. We quickly deploy and set up camp. We know what to do. We don't have much with us. Just the necessities to keep us going through the fight. We find where we've been deployed and get to work digging our trenches. Other corpsmen set up the bombards and begin shelling the enemy, while we dig and dig and dig miles of trenches. These trenches will keep us alive long enough so that we can take the fight to the enemy at the time that we need to. It begins to rain. More acid than water, honestly. We continue to dig, sloughing through the mud, carrying bucketful after bucketful of dirt out so that our tunnels can extend out into no man's land. We walk along the duck boards. We get to our firing slots, and we wait. We wait in the acid rain. It's cold. I feel cold. I feel discomfort. I just don't care. Because this discomfort is nothing compared to the dishonor that I would have if I failed to serve the Emperor. So I wait. I wait with my brothers. Until finally, the whistle's blown and we are over the top. We run across the shelled out land. Enemy fire coming in, our own shells firing over our head. We run. We run. We run. My brothers to the left and to the right, they fall down. Dead. Injured. I don't know. I don't care. They sacrificed their lives for the Emperor, and that's all that matters. I continue to run. I continue to run. Finally, I see the enemy trenches. I've already attached my bayonet. I fire in with my las gun. And as we reach the trenches, as I leap down and see the eyes of these heretical enemies of mankind, I go to stab into their flesh, and suddenly I'm knocked down to the ground. I try to stand up, but I can't. I can't move my legs, can't move my arms. I can't breathe. I can move my eyes, and I see a growing red spot down in my chest. I gave my life. That's all I was created for. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. My corpsman, my combat engineer with the shotgun. Man, these guys are so grimdark, but I love how he turned out. I love the rust effect on the armor there. I love the punches, Zorn palette that you have going on here. It's so grimdark, so cool, and it just really evokes a feeling, just this visceral feeling that the Death Korps of Krieg really just do an excellent job of doing. And there you have it, my Grimdark Blanchitsu Death Korps Marine, or not Death Korps, not Marine. It feels like he's got that same kind of like presence to him with the face mask and everything. No, that's my Death Korps Kriegman, my corpsmen as they call them there, and it's one of the new engineer models, which is a battle engineer, which I think is really awesome. So he looks great, and I'm really happy how he turned out. I also can't help but feel like they would be perfect models for like Trench Crusade or something like that. So if you don't have like a 3D printer and you still want to get into that game, like I think this would be a great way. And this, no spoilers, but this might be the start of my Trench Crusade army that I'm going to be putting, or warband that I'm going to be putting together, because I feel like the look of them really feels great, and I don't have a 3D printer, so I'm going to make do with actual models that exist out in the world that other people have made and put in there that I can go get and put together. And I think they would be a great basis, a great starter for that, with a lot of the bodies that you can do. Maybe some kit bashes with, maybe some Cities of Sigmar stuff would be great with that. But yeah, so let me know what you think about that. Like, do you think is a cool look to it? Do you like the grimdark look for the Guard? Do you think that it really trying to kind of captures the essence of like the fatalistic, nihilistic manner of the Guard, of the Krieg corpsmen, or not? Let me know. Let me know what you think, what you like, if you like it, if you like the way it looks, if you like the way the paints worked with it. Let me know. And speaking of the paints, as you can tell from my jacket here and also from the beginning of this video, I am a member of the Army Painters Factory team. With that, I have a lot of things that I get benefits for, but one of the things I wanted to make sure when I signed up for this was that there was a way for me to give back to you, so that you could have something that could be, that you could get a benefit for me, because I wouldn't be in the position to be on the factory team if it wasn't for you, my watchers, the viewers that subscribe, share, and like, and put all the comments down below. So when I signed up for it with my when I signed my contract with them, I made sure that I was able to get a discount code for you. So if you put in the code FactoryGeek5, you will get 5% off of your order, and anything that they have on their website there. That includes the new John Blanche paint sets that I used a lot of these paints for. From there, you can get that 5% off there. And if you join my Patreon behind the paywall there is a 10% off code that you can use for your purchases there. They wanted me to put that behind the paywall, keep that behind the paywall, that code behind the paywall, as an extra bit of thank you to those who more directly support the channel and what it is that I do. So thank you so much to all of you, whether you are first time watching this or you watch every single one of my videos, whether you're subscribed or not, although if you're not, you probably should be. If you are a Patreon member or whatever it is that you do, just giving it a thumbs up and whatever it is. The fact that you watched this, got to this point is enough for me. I feel very thankful to be able to keep doing this after 10 years, that people actually want to listen to what I have to say and what it is that I do. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed this. I certainly have. I've been Phil, the Glacial Geek, as always. And until next time, stay safe and have fun.